titled this, I know the thoughts. Someone's thinking about you. Someone's thinking about you. A lot of times you go through things and you think you're all alone. Life will throw you some curves. It doesn't matter where you are in your life, up, down. You may be up the ladder, way, accomplishing things. You may just getting started, just got out of college or something, or just got married, or just started a new job, or maybe just lost your job. Or life has so many intersections. There's so many things that you encounter in life, and each one has its own engine. Each one has its own beginning and end. Each one is like, it doesn't matter how far you've come or how new you are to the game or whatever. Each one is different. And so no matter how much experience you may have of all the intersections you've had, it doesn't matter how much, how far you've come since you started, so to speak. Each thing that comes across your plate is still something new, something you've never encountered. And you gain experience, but what's your experience? Is your experience to handle what you got in front of you, or your experience is that I've come this far? I've experienced a lot of different things. Also, some things that you deal with, it seems like there's no one else there with you. Sometimes you may have a lot of people around you, maybe talking about those situations, or maybe you have someone you can interact with, trust, your spouse or someone, your good friend or something. But it's something you're dealing with yourself. It's something you're dealing with that you got to cross the T's and dot the I's. And you may get some advice or counseling from somebody, but you know that at the final analysis, you got to do it. And so I was thinking about, I just opened the Bible and I saw this scripture, 29:11. It's really the one before that and the one after it, but I just wanted to really say, when God told Israel, I know the thoughts that I think toward you. It's like he's interacting with the thoughts about you. Yeah, the thoughts are toward you, but he's engulfed in those thoughts about you. He's engulfed in those thoughts toward the situation that you're in. It's like the thoughts that he has for the thing that you're in, it's almost like it's separate from you. Sometimes when you're the same way, sometimes you're involved in something and you're thinking about all the intricacies of that particular thing you're involved with, and you forget about the people, you forget about yourself, you forget about who it affects or whatever. You're thinking of that project, you're thinking of that job, that bill, or that project you got to finish. I just talked to my daughter and she's finishing her thesis or whatever for her PhD, and that's been something she's worked on. I mean, she said, I got one more chapter. And all of us have those one more chapter things. If I can just finish that one last chapter, I'll be done with it. No, you'll be done with that block of instructions to finish the next 5 chapters, right? Because that was what I asked her. I said, what are you going to do next? Because she's not going to be, it doesn't stop there. She's an educator. So it's just the way it is with you. It doesn't matter what you're going through. It doesn't matter what you're in. It doesn't matter the intersection. You're going to be at another intersection. So you try to gain as much as you can where you are. You try to be at peace where you are. You try to maintain your sanity. And then move on to the next one. Because you're going to get to the other. So when God says to Israel, when he says, I know the thoughts that I think, I know the thoughts that I think toward you. I got something going on with those thoughts, and those thoughts turns into plans. Those thoughts turns into little trees with branches. And I'm planning times for those intersections of the trees and the branches to come together to build something and build your life and cause you to move on down the road. So this is what I want to give you. I want to give you that God cares about you. And he has a thought towards you, and he thinks towards you. And you're not alone. Know that you're not alone. I pray that you have an amazing rest of the week. I pray that God's peace be upon you. And that you know he's thinking about you. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.